Well, good morning. It's Friday, I think the 27th of January. I'm not quite certain. I'm at an intersection here, three-way intersection, and we're going to make a loop, theoretically, 9 miles, knock on wood. I'm starting a little late, it's 11:15. We're going to go this way, and as you can see, it's not a particularly great day, but temperature's good, about 22 degrees. Look at that old boy. I guess it's just an old willow, but the winter highlights the perfection of the structure. Starting out so huge, sucking up that water, and then slowly branching out into smaller and smaller until it gets to the finite branches for the leaves. Old trees are so cool. Wouldn't you like to have a time-lapse camera on one of these puppies and see everything it saw for 100 years, 50 years, whatever? Well, as you can see, it's just a slog along a country road. Not much to take pictures of, really. Horses are so smart. They're so alert. You'll notice every single one of them. There's 7 of them. And every single one of them has been watching me for the last 5 minutes. This country is just quite open. It's an area of the valley that has small ranchettes and small farms, kind of gentleman farmers, I think, for the most part. You can see they're spread apart about 3 to 5 acres. Now, if I lived around here, and if I loved it, that's where I'd want to be buried, right there. Ain't that pretty? That's a tranquil spot. Now, there's a bunch of moo cows. I don't know how much they are now. I think they're about $1,000 a head, but don't quote me. We are out in the country now. Now you see where that road goes way down there? This is looking behind me. That's where I've just come from. But see where it kind of disappeared? Well, it actually turns left and goes that way. It zigzags back and forth. You know, it's farm country, so it usually follows section lines or half section lines. Sections are a mile. Anyway, and I don't suppose you can see down there, but down where that tree is, it snakes sharply on a right-hand turn and then goes down another half mile and turns left. I mean, it just zigzags back and forth. That's a genuine frog crossing right there. That's what the sign says, frog crossing. Well, here we are, having arrived on the lunar landscape. Isn't that something? I wonder how that all works. This very attractive looking landscape, you're welcome, is Interstate 90. Kittitas, little farm town, 8 miles east of Ellensburg. And then I drove about 4 miles beyond that. And now I'm going south, and right up there you can see the intersection. I'll be heading back west again on the third leg of the loop. Ain't that powerfully interesting? Don't tell me I don't know how to have fun. Aha! Boylston Road. This is the one that goes west, meeting the one that goes back north, and the completion. I hereby dub this hike the Boylston Loop. Boylston would be proud, I'm sure, whoever the hell he was. This is the Burlington, or Boylston, I mean, railroad bridge. And I don't know, about 1985, maybe 10 years after I got here, something like that. The Burlington Northern abandoned its rail line, took apart the bridges, including this one. I'll take the photograph in a few minutes here to show you what it looks like when you look straight up. And took the railroad ties and sold them and pulled up the rails and sold them, and it has become a state park. But unfortunately, there's forces at work behind closed doors right now for a land grab to steal it back. Anyway, you probably can't see, but right dead center in your screen is the local maintenance crew's mark. It says Kittitas Bong Squad. Well, my boys. Well, I don't know if you can see that sign. It says in all caps, red, warning, restricted area. And then it goes on to gently suggest that lethal force is authorized. Anyway, that whole area over there, extending 20 miles to the east to the Columbia River, extending 40 miles to the south to Yakima, and extending from here perhaps 15 miles to Interstate 82. That's the Army training base of Yakima. It's one of the largest land training bases in the United States Army. And furthermore, this affiant saith not. Well, I don't know how to explain a whole buttload of carcasses, but that's something you don't see every day. Well, crossing the freeway, I'm sure you cannot see it, but up there to the right of that truck is my truck. That's all, folks.